Hello YouTube world. I am doing a quick video on our curriculum choices for my kindergartner and my preschooler. The first curriculum choice I want to go over is Classical Conversations, and we meet at this co-op once a week. And this program goes from 4 years old to high school. And as you can see, we're in the foundations part. And there are 3 cycles in each one. The subjects that are covered with this program, let's see if I can get a focus. Okay, history, geography, math, English, Latin, science, and other activities. There are 24 weeks in each program, in each cycle. That's cycle 1. Cycle 2, and cycle 3. And basically, the kids will learn these facts through song. And they will memorize these words and subjects. And at this age, they may not know what they're learning, but eventually they will. The other cool thing about this program is that they learn to use a tin whistle, and that's the tin whistle. They learn about music, how to read music. They also learn how to play music. So just to give you an idea, they learn all about this, and they really enjoy it. Because when they make music and it sounds right, they get really excited. Also, they learn about instruments and the importance of the sounds that come out of these instruments. So it's like having music class. So again, it's 3 cycles as well as music. For Bible, we do just that, the Bible. There's nothing too special that I do about it. I just start from the beginning, and we're working our way through it, reading a passage or 2 each day, and then we have our own family Bible study. For reading, we're doing Teach Your Child to Read in 100 Easy Lessons, as well as Hooked on Phonics, kindergarten level. Comes with a DVD that they watch for about 5 minutes. And basically, let's see here. This is what a lesson looks like. They also have sight words. They practice. And then what I really like about this program is that they have little readers so that the kids get rewarded for being able to read their words. And then they feel really good because they're like, oh gosh, I can read a story. And that really encourages them to continue to keep reading because they like to read their own story without having mommy to help them. So that is level 2 of the Hooked on Phonics. I also am doing 100 Easy Lessons. I like to switch things up, so that's why you'll see 2. Let's see, I am more than likely going to be using All About Reading. Right now, we're using All About Spelling, and I'm going to go ahead and add All About Reading. I wasn't sure about them at first, so I stuck with Hooked on Phonics, and then I did get the spelling, and I really like it, so I'm going to go ahead and complete the curriculum with using All About Spelling and Reading. And I will switch it up again with using the 100 Easy Lessons. So just to kind of give you an idea, it starts off pretty slow and it's very repetitive. But that's good because it helps the kids to enjoy reading. Eventually it picks up and they start to combine and blend their words. And then eventually they start reading short sentences and understanding their sentences to be able to see pictures and understand why they're words and why it's important to read the words to understand the story. Eventually, they will pick up and be able to read paragraphs. And you see it has a very slow approach to being able to read a full, half of a page here. And then, in the end, your kid is supposed to be able to read at a 2nd grade reading level. If I showed this to my kindergarten right now and said, read that, he would have a flip-out heart attack. But he would try. He would try the first, couple of sentences there. But again, I want him to enjoy and to love reading. So I take I like this because it has a slow approach to it. And to help them to enjoy reading. And it makes them want to read more. So I'm really, really, really happy about that. So that's what we're going to be doing. Still continuing on with our 100 easy lessons and adding all about reading with our all about spelling. Okay, for math, we are doing Math UC Primer level. And just to give you an idea, this is what it looks like. They learn about graphing, addition, subtraction, how to build, telling time, and being able to enjoy math. It does, again, have the slower approach. So a lot of these things seem very repetitive. These are the blocks that come with it. It has a slow approach, but what I like about it is that, again, it gives them the opportunity to enjoy it and not feel like, oh gosh, I have a worksheet to do or I just have to do this math. They really enjoy it because they feel like they're learning. This is the instruction manual, and just to give you an idea, it just basically helps you to be able to know how to teach it to your child the correct way, so that way eventually they will learn how to do it on their own. And it also comes with a DVD, and it's probably like a minute that they watch when they go to each lesson to just kind of give them an idea of how to understand it. Now to switch it up, I do have the Abeka Math, and I like this because it's colorful. And I can give this to my son, and he can work with it without always having mommy beside him, because it looks fun and he kind of understands the concepts to be able to do it on his own without having mommy there all the time. If he gets in a stump, he'll stop and say, Mom, I need your help. So I really, really, really like this. So I like Abeka. I'll substitute a lot of my stuff with their stuff. I'll substitute their stuff with other curriculums, not my stuff. Okay, for English, I'm doing Abeka Letters and Sounds K. And again, it's colorful. I really, really like it, and I'm probably going to stick with Abeka Language just because I like it. It's colorful. He really enjoys it, and that's what that looks like. All about spelling. Actually, let me go ahead and do the Draw Right Now. The Draw Right Now, I really enjoy this because this is a fun way to encourage them to be able to know how to draw in simple steps. And he's writing, which also encourages being able to stay within the lines and neatly writing his words so he can understand what he's writing. But the big kicker is being able to draw. And he feels like he's doing something so great, and he's like, oh gosh, I can draw. So this is the Draw Right Now, and this is book 1. I think that there are 8 books to this. And then handwriting, let's say a reason for handwriting. And again, it's just a slower approach and being able to make sure that he is writing his words, letters the correct way, and understanding why he has to write them and that way. And there are different lessons, so as a slow approach again. And he gets to color, so there's art and writing along with it. This is just the first one There are other levels where they add scriptures to it as well. So I'm looking forward to, once we finish this, so moving on to that. And then the All About Spelling, my favorite. This is the teacher's manual. It comes with letter tiles that I put on the board for them to pull down and do their spelling with. Just to give you an example here, we're just on writing up to 20 words. This is 11 through 20. And let's see if I can go back. And this is 1 through 10. And what I really like about this program is that, again, it has a slower approach so he can enjoy it and he actually gets it. So when I say the word, for number 1, I need you to spell at. He can close his eyes or think to himself, sound it out, and spell his words correctly. So I love how they have such an awesome approach and going through it slowly just to make sure your kid gets it. Sometimes we stay on a step for like 2 weeks if we have to, because I do not want to move on if he does not get it. So this is where we are in step 8. We haven't actually gotten there yet because we're still finishing up with our words, and he actually just did his spelling test and he did awesome with it. So maybe within the next 2 weeks we may go ahead and move on. But again, I'm in no rush. I'd rather make sure he gets it than to say, hey, we finished the book, we're on to the next level. Okay, so in here also comes with the All About Spelling. They have these, and basically they're the phonogram cards, and you're going to ask them, when I hold this up, I tell him, just tell me the sound. When you see these cards, just tell me the sound. And he says just the sound. And even my 3-year-old is doing it. For this one, the blue cards, it goes over, we'll ask questions. Every word has at least one, and then he'll answer it, vowel. The vowels are, and he'll say it. And that focuses in. A consonant is, and he'll answer it. So, I love it. These are things that I can say. It's quick and fun and easy. It's not sit down, so he really enjoys it. With the red cards, I just say the sound, and is that focus? And he says the letter. So, I say, tell me the letter that makes the sound Tell me the letter that makes the sound And if they struggle with it, they give you like little examples. Keywords: yarn, my, happy. So they can either write it or say it. So I love that. And the last part is green. And these are the spelling tests. So I started out, I show these as flashcards. I use them to help me with his spelling test. And, it continues on. He has a lot more words to learn. So I really like this. All About Spelling. All About Reading kind of has the same approach. And so I guess that's probably why I fell in love with this program, because it's fun for me and it's fun for him. So if it's not fun for mommy, it's not going to be fun for anybody, because I can't teach it if I don't understand it myself. So, but that's it for my kindergartner. And my preschooler, we are doing I bought the program from Confessions of a Homeschooler. And this is my daughter's section with apples. She does her sorting here with that. Matching her shapes. So she's going to find the other heart and put those together. Again, I put those in her work boxes. And so she feels like she is also doing schoolwork. These are puzzle pieces here. She does her lacing. So I'll give her a lace so she can do that part. This one is the fill your box with things with the letter that's